Hello and welcome to Quest, Kashmir University Video Digest. First, have a look at the highlights. DLL organizes outreach program in Gurez. 1-month skill development course for drug de-addiction launched. EMMRC holds orientation program in Anantnag College and tributes paid to late Professor Shah. Now the details of all these events with your host Safina Wani. Directorate of Lifelong Learning organized a one-day state-level event on Community Development and Skill Enhancement Program in Gurez. DLL's first outreach program in the frontier area saw the launch of skill development programs including basic computer, electrician and advanced cutting and tailoring. Director DLL, Dr. G.H. Mir, while presenting the inaugural address, highlighted the role of Directorate in the community mobilization and awareness.
हमारे इन प्रोग्राम्स में एक फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी है जो ये हमारा सिस्टम है कि हम कम्युनिटी में जाकर कम्युनिटी में लोगों को पूछते हैं कि आपकी जरूरत क्या है और उन्हीं की जरूरत के मुताबिक हम वो कोर्स इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं जिससे हम सोचते हैं इन लोगों को कुछ भला हो, इन लोगों का कुछ फायदा हो। इसके अलावा हम एरिया बेस्ड कम्युनिटी डेवलपमेंट अप्रोच के तहत कुछ बैकवर्ड एरियाज को आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं।
Deputy Commissioner Bandipora, Mr. Muhammad Yusuf Zargar, told audience that community development is important for the benefit of the society.
मेरे नजरिया में ये दो अल्फाज है लेकिन इनका सिर्फ एक मकसद है, कम्युनिटी की बहबूदी, कम्युनिटी में रहने वालों की खुशहाली, कम्युनिटी में रहने वालों की तरक्की और इसके लिए कम्युनिटी में रहने वाले जो जरूरतमंद है, जो हाजतमंद है, उसको कम्युनिटी के उस दायरे से बाहर निकालना जिसमें वो रहते हैं और उसको तरक्की के राह पर डालना ताकि वो खुद मुख्तार बने और किसी के मातहत न रहे.
Dean Academic Affairs Professor A.M. Shah explained the mission of university to the students.
हमारा सोच कुछ डिफरेंट होना चाहिए. जैसे यूनिवर्सिटी का काम पढ़ाना है, मगर हमने ये सोचा यूनिवर्सिटी से बाहर लेकर कि स्किल डेवलपमेंट गुरेज में कैसे करें. इसी तरह से जो हमारे बच्चे हैं उनको ये सोचना है अपनी तालीम के साथ साथ हम किस तरह से दूसरों के बारे में भी सोचें. स्किल डेवलपमेंट क्या है, किस एरिया में करना चाहिए, ये तो शुरुआत है. अभी हमने अगर कंप्यूटर की बात कही या किसी और प्रोग्राम की बात की है, यहाँ क्या क्या जरूरत है इंशाल्लाह यूनिवर्सिटी देखेगी और इंशाल्लाह उसमें कोई न कोई काम जरूर होगा.
Vice Chancellor, University of Kashmir, Professor Talat Ahmed stressed the need of imparting life skills among the students.
यहाँ पे हम लोग आए हैं खास इस मकसद से कि यहाँ के बच्चों के लिए कुछ स्किल डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट करेंगे. एक कोर्स होगा इलेक्ट्रीशियंस का. आपके पास अपने हुनर है लेकिन आपको उस हुनर को कैसे यूज करना है वो पता नहीं है, तो ये स्किल डेवलपमेंट का जैसे इलेक्ट्रीशियन की जो टीचिंग होगी, जो सिखाया जाएगा, जिसमें आप खुद अपने लिए जॉब भी कर सकते हैं और आप खुद से दूसरों को भी जॉब दिला सकते हैं अगर आप उसे अच्छे से सीखें.
Minister for PHE, Irrigation and Flood Control, Mr. Nazir Ahmed Khan Gurezi, said that developing human resources is important for the overall benefit of the society.
चाइना में आप जाएंगे हर आदमी से काम लिया जाता है वहां, और जब ह्यूमन रिसोर्स जो है उसकी डेवलपमेंट होती है तो कम्युनिटी की ऑटोमेटिकली हो जाती है, कुदरती तौर कम्युनिटी आके डेवलप कर जाती है. तो आज दुनिया भर में जितना भी सामान आता है वो चाइना का है, और चाइना का सामान सबसे सस्ता सामान है. आप देखेंगे चाहे वो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक हो, चाहे इलेक्ट्रिकल हो, चाहे वो कपड़ा हो, चाइना का सामान जो है कोड़ी के दाम बिकता है और हर आदमी वो बाजार से खरीदता है क्योंकि वहां ह्यूमन रिसोर्स उन्होंने बढ़ाया, और ह्यूमन रिसोर्स जब बढ़ाया तो कम्युनिटी ने ऑटोमेटिकली डेवलप हो गई कम्युनिटियां.
Principals of Government Degree College for Boys and Government Higher Secondary School Gurez also spoke on the occasion.
जहां तक इस प्रोग्राम का ताल्लुक है, प्रोग्राम आपको स्किल्स के बारे में है. हमें यहाँ वीसी साहब से भी, ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर साहब से मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि ऑन द बिहाफ ऑफ गुरेज कि यहाँ आईटी को ज्यादा तवज्जो देना चाहिए, आईटी पर, क्योंकि वक्त गुजरने के साथ साथ आज तक लोगों में बेदारी हमें करनी है, टेक्नोलॉजी पर ज्यादा जोर देना है. जितनी हमें आप टेक्निकली डेवलप्ड होंगे उतनी आप तरक्की करोगे.
ये प्रोग्राम जो ये है
आप भी कीजिए, इसमें हिस्सा लीजिए. मैं खासकर यहाँ के बच्चों से ये गुजारिश करता हूँ, आप भी इसमें हिस्सा लीजिए. और जो यहाँ नहीं है उनसे कहिए ऐसे ऐसे हमारे पास चांसेस आप बनते हैं, क्या हम पढ़ाई के साथ साथ और काम कर सकते हैं.
Later, Professor Talat and Mr. Gurezi distributed woolen sweaters donated by NGO Arinamal among the poor people of the area under Community Development Initiative. Project Officer DLL Mr. Nazir Ahmed Ganai coordinated the outreach program, while Mr. Zuhur conducted the proceedings of the function. Staying on with the DLL, the Directorate launched a 1-month skill development course in electrician for the drug de-addiction. The inaugural ceremony was held in Police Control Room, Srinagar. The course was launched in collaboration with Jammu and Kashmir Police at its Drug De-Addiction Center, Srinagar. Director DLL Dr. G.H. Mir presented the welcome address.
इनके लिए रिहेबिलिटेटिव मेजर्स का सोचना, मुझे लगता है कि हम सब लोग इसी काम के लिए, इसी मकसद के लिए, इसी सिलसिले में यहाँ इस वक्त एक जगह जमा हो गए हैं, क्योंकि इनकी जिंदगी को बामकसद बनाने के लिए, इनको समाज में जी इज्जत बनाने के लिए, इनको समाज में जी इज्जत शहरी बनाने के लिए और उनकी तरफ से समाज के तहीं उनका रोल निभाने के लिए इनके लिए हौसला अफजाई भी जरूरत है और उनके लिए प्रैक्टिकली कुछ ऐसा चीज देना भी जरूरी है ताकि ये लोगों के पास न जाए, लोग भी इनके पास आना शुरू कर दें और जो इनका विकार है, जो इनकी कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल है, इसको सिर्फ रेस्टोर ही नहीं करना है, इसको प्रमोट भी करना है.
Registrar Professor Zafar Ahmad Rishi in his speech emphasized the need that the menace of drug addiction has to be discussed in public.
मुझे लगता है कि ये जो ड्रग एडिक्शन है ये एक रैम्पेंट इशू है हमारी सोसाइटी में और प्रॉब्लम इसकी ये है कि साहब हम इसको डिस्कस नहीं करते हैं. कुछ रीजंस हैं, वी ट्राई टू ब्रश इट अंडर दी कारपेट, मगर हमें लगता है कि साहब ये वी हैव टू ग्रैपल विद दिस प्रॉब्लम. हमें इस प्रॉब्लम को मानना है और फिर जब हम मानेंगे तो तभी आगे चलेंगे. हमें भी लगता है कि यूनिवर्सिटी छोड़ लीजिए, ओहदे छोड़ दीजिए, हम यहाँ इस सोसाइटी के बाशिंदे और हमें लगता है कि साहब हर एक पे ये हक बनता है कि साहब वो भी अपनी तरह कुछ कोशिश कर ले और ये जो प्रॉब्लम है इसको मिटाने में, खत्म करने में कुछ अपना रोल करे.
Inspector General Police Kashmir Mr. Abdul Ghani Mir urged that the society has to come out of the denial mode and accept the reality.
सबसे पहले डिनाइल मोड से बाहर निकलना होगा. कई सालों से हम देख रहे हैं कि ड्रग एडिक्शन अच्छी खासी एक समस्या बनी हुई है, एक प्रॉब्लम बनी हुई है पूरी कश्मीर में. यहाँ के सिर्फ शहरों, बड़े शहरों में नहीं, बल्कि मैं आपको बताऊं कि छोटे गांवों में भी ये एक प्रॉब्लम बनी हुई है. सोपोर जैसे एक कस्बे में तकरीबन हर रोज 3000 बोतलें कोडीन फॉर्मेशंस की उनकी खपत होती है. समाज के हर हिस्से को एक कोशिश करनी होगी, हम लोग उसमें भी कोशिश कर रहे हैं, लेकिन यहाँ जिस चीज के लिए हम जमा हुए हैं वो दूसरा एक हिस्सा है. वो ये है कि जिन लोगों को ऑलरेडी लत लग चुकी है, जो ऑलरेडी आदी हो चुके हैं, उनके साथ कैसे निपटा जाए, उनको इस बीमारी से कैसे निजात दिलाया जाए. ये मानना है हर एक का कि ये एक बीमारी, इट इज ए डिजीज, सो इट हैज टू बी टेकन लाइक दैट.
Mr. Mir told participants that drug addiction is emerging as a threat to Kashmiri society and is already showing ramifications across all sections of the society. Head of Psychiatric Hospital Srinagar, Dr. Maqbool said that state does not have authentic research of how many drug addicts we have.
We lack research data related to drug addiction in Kashmir. Whenever, even at this moment of time, when we talk, when we quote, we say this is the figure given by the UNODCP. This is the figure given by outside agencies are quoting. We are just quoting them as a reference. When I talk about drug addiction, exact number of drug addicts in Kashmir, we definitely lack the research. I request the registrar of the university, if this thing can be taken on priority.
Psychiatrist Dr. Arshid Hussain hoped that DLL will extend its rehabilitation program for other people as well.
Extend the same program to people with mental health issues, because we lack rehabilitative facilities at all in fact whole Kashmir. We don't have any kinds of rehabilitative facilities. We have about 30-40 people who have been left with the families in erstwhile when the Institute of Mental Health used to be a mental asylum. They're just there. I joined as a house surgeon. They were on those beds. I have a unit now. They're on those beds. We are not able to change their life. As psychiatrists, there's an endpoint reached already, but the families are not accepted them. They are probably the right candidates to actually, initiate some kind of program in them. Plus, we do have a de-addiction facility as well. We could actually extend this facility to that place as well.
Educational Multimedia Research Center held day-long orientation program at Government Degree College, Anantnag. The orientation course was titled Development and Utilization of E-Resources. The orientation course was held in the conference hall of the college. Teachers and students of 4 government degree colleges participated in it. Speaking on the occasion, research scientist Dr. Salima Jan informed audience that technology cannot replace teachers, but teachers can use the technology for better education.
I'll briefly say here, last year when Kapil Sibal was the MHRD minister, they released some data. They said that this time India is having 90 million college-age citizens. And out of these 90 million college-age citizens, only 12% attend colleges. And if India wants to retain the current GDP level, then another 14% must join college by 2014. So what can be the best option? As you all know, we have paucity of infrastructure. I do not say that technology will replace teacher. I'm not pitching teacher against technology, but what I want to say that this can be a best tool for the teachers to educate their students. I'll briefly mention here Nandan Nilekani. When Nandan Nilekani wrote book Imagining India, and in introductory pages he said that what does technology do? He said it reduces drudgery.
Director EMMRC Dr. Shahid Rasool in his presentation told participants of 4 degree colleges that today education has become seamless and information communication technology has given hope of quality education.
The 21st century, which is called the age of seamless education, provides us a hope. And this hope is based on the convergence of technologies that is taking place. This hope is based on the penetration of the electronic gadgets that are there. India has 40% population in the age group of 13 to 35. So if we provide quality education to this age group, 13 to 35, which is 40% of the current population of India, then Nilekani says that if these are the people who can be trained, who can be taught, who can be made professionally strong, and they will become the world's, major labor force. When I say labor, I don't mean masons and I don't mean the ordinary laborers on the roadside. I mean they can become the technocrats and they can become the leaders at the global level and bring a lot of foreign currency to the country. And that is what APJ Abdul Kalam has based his thesis on, that India can become a developed country by 2020, provided we provide equal opportunities for our young generation.
Highlighting the various endeavors of EMMRC, Dr. Shahid apprised them that his center's endeavor is to empower teachers and students with knowledge.
What is happening is that best institutions, best teachers, best libraries, best laboratories are located in the metropolitan or in the capital cities, whereas the colleges in the semi-urban areas, in the rural areas are bereft of these facilities. EMRC at Srinagar is doing a humble contribution in the form of packaging knowledge in various e-forms, which I will be demonstrating partly in my presentation, and then trying to disseminate that knowledge to the stakeholders, the teachers and the students of the country and the valley in particular.
Principal GDC Anantnag, Professor Zuhur Ahmad Zat, said that India has taken revolutionary steps to impart higher education to students.
The Government of India is perhaps thinking about a very important dimension of the higher education of starting the virtual institutions, virtual universities, virtual colleges, where the knowledge and information shall be shared to as many students and to distant quarters of the country through e-content. The teachers, the students of the contemporary times cannot remain aloof from the use of the e-content. Because through the use of the e-content, a teacher can reach to as many students possible as he desires.
Senior faculty of the college, Dr. Ali Muhammad Dar, also spoke on the occasion.
I have learned a lot from his lecture. Till date, I was not knowing anything about this electronic cottage. Now, I came to know that how we can download, how we can get information from these electronic cottage instruments.
EMMRC faculty and coordinator of the orientation course, Mr. Tariq Abdullah, conducted the proceedings of the function.
By your presence, we have been given a hope of organizing such type of programs in this college in future also. You have renewed our determination that we are going in the right direction. I, on behalf of EMMRC, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to all of you by gracing the occasion and sharing with us your thoughts and aspirations.
On the occasion, principals of 4 degree colleges were handed DVDs of e-contents made by the EMMRC. Former Dean, College Development Council and Head, Department of Electronics and IT, Professor Nisar Ahmed Shah, passed away on 18th of November. He was 60 years old. Professor Shah served the university in various capacities. A well-known scholar of electronics, Professor Shah has also supervised a number of MPhil and PhD students. In this connection, Kashmir University held a condolence meet at Gandhi Bhavan Auditorium. The condolence meet started with the recitation of Quran. Professor Shah's colleagues and friends paid rich tributes to the departed.
It's indeed so very difficult to come to terms with the loss of a dear friend, Professor Nisar Ahmed Shah, even when we have been together for the better part of our lives. In our case here in this university, where we have lived together, worked together, thought together, quarreled together, laughed together, and above all, enjoyed our times together. As we begin to comprehend this profound loss, our heart goes out to the family members of the departed soul in this hour of grief and sorrow, and I take this opportunity to assure the bereaved family of whatever help the university could offer at this stage.
कभी-कभी बहुत सारे डिस्कशंस हुए, मगर मैंने निसार साहब को हमेशा देखा कि कभी शरारत करते हुए नहीं देखा. उसके कुलीग्स यहाँ बैठे हैं जो उनके साथ थे, तो हो सकता है कभी-कभी मैं ये कहूँगा कि कलमी सुखनी या के एक तरीके से ये तरीके से कभी-कभी हम लूज टेम्पर भी करते थे, मगर निसार साहब मैंने देखा है कि कभी शरारत नहीं करते थे.
About the contents of the courses, he was very categorical that our students have to be second to none in terms of the number of courses, in terms of the contents of each course. And he plainly said that if we make any compromise with regard to contents, this will definitely put our students to a great disadvantage when it is a question of competing at the national level, at the international level.
He was instrumental in mobilizing funds under Special Assistance Program of UGC and other major and minor projects in the Department of Electronics. Professor Shah was a researcher par excellence. He published about 150 research papers in national international journals.
इस मौके पर मैं अल्लाह ताला से यही दुआ करूंगा कि वो मरहूम को अगर कुछ गलतियां खामियां रही हैं दानिस्ता या गार दानिस्ता तौर, अल्लाह ताला उन्हें मगफरत करे और हमें तौफीक दे कि हम दानतदारी से अपनी जो जिम्मेदारियां हैं, whether as administrators or as teachers, अपनी जिम्मेदारियां निभाएं.
میں اللہ سے دعا گو ہوں کہ یا اللہ ان کی مغفرت کر لے، یا اللہ ان کی مغفرت کر لے، یا اللہ جب ہمیں اس دنیا سے اٹھا لے گا یا اللہ ہمیں کلمے پہ اٹھا لینا.
Professor Shah retired a few months ago and was given extension to serve the university for more time. Besides being head Department of Electronics and IT, Professor Shah was also Dean, Faculty of Applied Science and Technology, Director, Institute of Engineering and Technology, Zakura Campus, and Dean College Development Council. The QS team extends solidarity with the bereaved family. With this, we come to end of today's program. Log on to our website emmrckashmir.com, where you can watch all the latest episodes of the Quest. Send us your suggestions at our email address quest@emmrckashmir.com. Now, before I take your leave, here are few words of wisdom. Every lost battle is a principle of weakness and disorganization.